celebration in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all. And the Badgers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first crack at it here. And boy, do these guys present a problem no matter what you try to stop, David, with this quarterback and running back combination.
Man, this is a true pick your poison, right? You got a great back, a great quarterback. Like, this offense can hurt you in a multitude of ways, Jesse. I just don't know which way they're going to try first.
Yeah, it's like you said, pick your poison. You want to load the box to stop the run, they throw it over your head. You want to play with extra DBs, they just run it down your throat. Very, very difficult to stop because of these two special players.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Mateer. Got his man out of the backfield. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Wheeler. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give on the option. Makes a man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The play-action fake. Gets away. Moving away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wisconsin's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense.
He's loose on the right. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Quick strike complete. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The Badgers get it past the sticks. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Got it behind the line. It's Mason. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Connection to the right. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Edwards. Oh, they're after him. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick. First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
Finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Burks. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. The Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sategna. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Complete. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Got the quick pass. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Sweet cut there. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Here's a hit. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Picks up the first down. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Sooners will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Badgers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
On third down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And on second down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Lewis. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quick release on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Gets it out quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Burks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ott. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Anthony. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll run play action. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Snags it over the middle.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Ballard. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Powers through the defender.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe. They can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. To the ground with the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking for room. It's Ott. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kent. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Try and play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Acker. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Plucks it out of the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And they can't make the connection on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Showing off the arm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. QB draw. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Sooners come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.